Right, okay guys, I want to say a quick hello to you guys. Welcome to another art video. In this video I want to say a quick hello to everybody. I want to say a quick hello to Jason, my good friend as well, okay? Yeah, my good friend Jason Stork, if you're watching, because he gave me praise on one of my videos I did where I was showing some art. In fact, while I'm here I'll just show you that really quickly. Yeah, where the hell is it? So I got this picture I did. In fact, because it's taking a while to come up on the screen, it's probably going to take a while to actually have to flick through these really quickly. Where is it? This is the one. This one, okay. Here, this picture I did here. Okay, this one. This is another example you can see here too. You got pictures at the top. They're done differently with stick figures, which I sometimes do too. But the ones at the bottom, you can see I did by using some painted mess, like a paint strokes, and then I drew on top of them. And you can see this same thing here. These images I did here, were drawn over paint, like random, more or less random marks, which you can see there. Okay, let me just move that across for you so you can see it a little bit better, because I know my webcam is probably in the way there. So I'm just going to basically try and show you how I come up with these. It depends a lot on your imagination and what you see based on what you know. Like I know, like you might be good with like anatomy already, drawing and positions and physical movement of the human body. You may have ideas, physical activities and sports and whatever. Me, I've got a background in martial arts, so I've really studied the heck out of martial arts. I've been studying since I was young and training martial arts, teaching people, plus studying again fight choreography and stuff like in movies. I look at the way it all is, So that's helped me. But I have a lot of trouble drawing the human figure. You will see. I made another video recently. I made another video showing like different ways that I come up with drawing the human figure, and I find it very hard to do anatomy and stuff anyway. But these are some good sketching exercises you can do, and I'm just going to do a little bit here as well, okay? So my webcam should be bottom right of screen. I'm using Critter here, Critter, okay? Very good art software for art, it's free, as I say. I'll pick like a brush like this, okay? This brush you can see, it's a very painty brush. Plus I do have the pressure on, so when I push harder it makes thicker strokes. Lighter, you've got thinner strokes. But it gives this nice kind of texture. It's this kind of brush, and obviously that's a bit too strong there, but I've got black. Okay, what I'll do is I'll turn the layer that I'm painting on, I'll turn the opacity down, so it's like kind of transparent, maybe even lighter, or I can just choose a lighter colour, like a lighter grey or something, and have it on full opacity. What I'll do is I'll just literally do these random scribbles. I'm not putting my brush down and then continuously painting like that. I'm trying to vary the amount of pressure, so light to thick, things like that. And sometimes I'll take the brush off of the canvas. I'll take the pen off the screen. See, you can see these gaps, and I take it off and then place it back down somewhere else. That's how I'm scribbling. You can hear those clicks, right? What I'm doing, those clicks, and that's what I'm doing. See, I'm like taking it off and putting it back down and doing random big strokes and then small strokes and all kinds of stuff like that, you see. And I'll make a little scribble. This could be representing a head, then I might do some shape or something that could represent a body. It's not exactly, you see, but I can see it. I put a few strokes and something could just become an arm, and I look into this mess and I just see whatever I can see basically. So I've created quite a lot there, I know, but let me just give you a basic example. So I'll go on to another layer, and I'll choose a normal pen, like a normal pen, like black pen, and I'll choose like the kind of fairly thin, but I'll have it on like either full opacity like this, full visibility, or I'll turn it down just slightly, this one, just to make it like a bit easier to see what I'm doing, like a bit more easy on the eyes. And I'll literally draw over that. There's different ways you can do this. One way is you can use the whole thing. The other way is you can just add stuff which is not there, like just see a place. I'm basically looking at this mess and I'm turning it into anything. I'm even using the spaces, even where there's nothing. I'm looking into the spaces where there are no marks as well. I'm looking at everything. I'm just looking at it's like I'm looking into clouds. So for example, I'm looking here and I'm seeing something here. Really quickly, see, I'm looking here. Okay, I can see this. Okay, and I'll add, you see, I'll add things like I'm not following the exact shape of it, you see. I might go here, this might be here, see, and I'll just literally create these shapes, you know. And this is a technique that I've seen other people doing, you know, and I just thought it was great, and I just picked it up and just started to play around with myself, you know. So you can see what I'm doing there. This is kind of wrong, so I'm adding a little bit there. So I'm using the basic shape of what I'm seeing. This could be like a bow and arrow or some kind of bow or something here, it looks like, see. So I can see that there's a hand back here, and it just somehow fits together. I love it when it just somehow fits together. I love that. Oh, sorry, hold on, I need to put this here. You see, it's like he's holding a what? I don't know how you hold these things, but I just added that in there. You see what I mean? There's a guy there about to fire his arrow. Could put like a headband on him or something, so this could be the headband here. And you see how it just all comes together. I guess really I've done that kind of wrong, the way he's holding it. It's okay, I guess. Put the arm back there. But you know what I mean, I try and work it and draw things like that, and then come up with some kind of image, you see. It's just it's just practice, I guess, for visual practice. Yeah, I can see many things. Look here, I can see something here. Some guy here. I'm just going really rough, you know. So sometimes you'll use more of what you're looking at, as I say. So I can see a hand here. I can see an arm, a shoulder there. It's like he's almost carrying something on his shoulder there, you see. And I'm not going to follow the whole thing. I might put a backpack here. And I'm just changing it as I go, you see. Put the leg here just so it fits right. You know, could be anything, you know. The other arm's on the other side, as just saying. You see, and I'm just making it up as I go. I can see all kinds of things in here that I can see. Here, that's someone's clothes or something. There's an arm here, see the legs. Something there, I can see all that, see. Oh, excuse me, nearly deleted that. And I'll just look into anything, even like here. One more just really quickly. I'm not going to do a detailed one, I'm just showing you roughly because there's a time limit on this recording, okay? I'll make more videos like this, okay guys, but I can see an eye here. So you might get these really close ones as well, you see? Where you see like a face or something, a part of a face, and you sort of add the rest of the information in, you know, the best you can, you know? You see, and I'm just adding it all in, you know, it just comes in like that. And that's just how I'm working with this. Like, this is what I do. Sometimes I might change it around, change the angle, flip it, turn it, rotate it, and then see what I can come up with, add stuff, take stuff away. One more just very quick thing that I do with the paintbrush. Sometimes I'll start with like a head, like this is the head and this is the body, like, and then put some random strokes to see. Or I might put a big mark like that, this could be the head, and then other things back there. So that could be like a head closer to us and a head further away from us, see? And then start from there and make random strokes to make the bodies. Oh, I'm speaking so fast, I'm so sorry. I have to make another video for you to explain, okay? More of what I'm doing. But these are just rough sketches. It's for practice, and it's also for rough sketches which you can then draw over to do better art as well. Thanks so much. It works for all different things, not just characters too. And it can also give you ideas. And don't forget to work that empty space as well. That can all help for your imagination. Thanks for watching. Take care now. Okay.